Did you know that 90% of startups fail within their first 5 years? Shocking, isn't it? Venturing into the world of entrepreneurship is like stepping into a battlefield. It's an arena where dreams are brought to life, but also where many are shattered. The reality is the path to success is often riddled with obstacles that can seem insurmountable. Don't forget to subscribe for more entrepreneurial tips. Now imagine you're a ship captain navigating through uncharted waters. The seas are rough and storms are a common occurrence. There's no guarantee of a safe passage. In the world of startups, these storms take on many forms: lack of market need, running out of cash, or a flawed business model. These are just a few of the many challenges that entrepreneurs face on their journey. Let's take a moment to talk about market need. It's the lifeblood of any business. But what happens when the market doesn't need, or worse, doesn't want your product? It's like trying to sell ice in the Arctic. No matter how good your sales pitch is, if there's no demand for your product, ship is bound to sink. Now, let's talk about cash flow, the fuel that keeps your ship moving. Without it, your venture comes to a standstill. Many startups underestimate the amount of cash they need to stay afloat and end up stranded in the middle of the sea. And of course, there's the business model. It's your map, guiding you through the treacherous waters. A poor business model is like a faulty compass, leading you astray and onto the rocks. But here's the thing. Entrepreneurship isn't for the faint-hearted. It's for the brave, the persistent, and the resilient. It's for those who, despite the odds, decide to set sail, weather the storm, and keep pushing forward. So yes, the reality of entrepreneurship can be harsh, it can be daunting, but don't let these statistics deter you. Instead, let them motivate you to be a part of the successful 10%. Overcoming obstacles is a part of the entrepreneurial journey. The key is not to avoid them, but to face them head-on. In the world of entrepreneurship, obstacles are as inevitable as the sunrise. They're part of the package, like the flip side of a coin. You might be asking, how can I overcome these challenges? Well, let's delve into that. The first common obstacle is understanding the market. It's not enough to have a brilliant idea. You must know your audience, their needs, their desires. So how do you do this? Research, dive into market trends, consumer behavior, and competitor analysis. Be a detective in your field. The more you know about your market, the better equipped you are to serve it. Next up, managing finances. Money matters can be daunting, especially when the numbers don't add up, but don't let this deter you. First, familiarize yourself with the basics of finance. Understand your revenues, expenses, cash flow. Then, consider seeking advice from professionals. Don't be shy about asking for help. Remember, knowledge is power. Another obstacle is refining your business model. It's like crafting a masterpiece. It requires time, patience, and sometimes a few do-overs. So what's the key to a solid business model? Flexibility. The ability to pivot when necessary, the willingness to tweak your plan when things aren't working. Don't be afraid of change, embrace it. Beyond these, there will be countless other hurdles. There will be days when you question your decisions, your abilities, even your sanity. But in those moments, remember why you started. Recall your passion, your drive, your dream. Let it be your guiding light. Overcoming obstacles isn't about never facing them. It's about standing tall when they come, ready to take them on. It's about resilience, perseverance, and the unyielding belief in your vision. So when you encounter your next hurdle, don't see it as a roadblock. See it as a challenge, a learning opportunity, a stepping stone on your path to success. Remember, every obstacle is a stepping stone to success. The right mindset can make all the difference in your entrepreneurial journey. It's not about the cards you're dealt, but how you play your hand. This is especially true in the world of entrepreneurship. The entrepreneurial journey is fraught with challenges and obstacles that require a strong and resilient mindset to overcome. But what does this winning mindset look like? Let's delve into it. The first aspect of a winning mindset is a growth mindset. This is the belief that your abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work. A growth mindset empowers you to learn from your failures rather than seeing them as dead ends. It's the difference between saying, "I can't do this," and asking, "How can I do this?" It's about embracing challenges as opportunities for growth rather than threats. Now, how do you cultivate a growth mindset? Start by embracing challenges. See them as a chance to learn and grow. When you face a setback, don't shy away. Instead, analyze what went wrong and how you can improve. Remember, there's no such thing as failure, only feedback. The second aspect of a winning mindset is resilience. In the entrepreneurial world, Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity. It's about standing tall in the face of failure, dusting yourself off and moving forward with renewed vigor. To build resilience, start by adopting a positive attitude. Believe in your ability to overcome any obstacle that comes your way. Surround yourself with positive influences who can provide support and encouragement when the going gets tough. Practice self-care and ensure that you are physically, mentally, and emotionally prepared to tackle challenges. The third and final aspect of a winning mindset is perseverance. Entrepreneurship is a marathon, not a sprint. It requires the ability to keep going even when the odds are stacked against you. Perseverance is about having the grit to keep pushing forward no matter how tough the journey gets. Developing a winning mindset isn't something you do overnight. It requires practice, patience, and persistence. But remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Start small but think big. Your mindset is your greatest asset. Nurture it carefully. No entrepreneur is an island. Building a strong network is critical to your success. Now let's turn the spotlight on the art and science of networking. So, why is networking important? Well, it's like having an army of ambassadors who are ready to spread the word about your venture. It's about creating a web of relationships that can provide support, feedback, insight, resources, and information. Building a strong network doesn't happen overnight. It's like planting a seed and nurturing it over time. Start by identifying individuals and groups that align with your business goals and values. Attend events, join online forums, participate in discussions, be genuine, be interested, and be interesting. A good networker isn't just a taker, but also a giver. Now let's talk about leveraging your network. Ever heard of the term social capital? It's the value that is derived from the relationships you've built. You can tap into this capital by asking for advice, seeking partnerships, or even finding talent for your venture. But remember, leveraging isn't about using people, it's about creating a win-win situation. Don't limit your network to just your industry. Diversify. Connect with people from different sectors, backgrounds, and experiences. They can provide fresh perspectives and unexpected opportunities. And remember, networking isn't just about professional relationships. It's also about building personal connections. After all, people do business with those they like and trust. So how do you maintain these relationships? Regular interaction is key. It can be as simple as sending an email, sharing a relevant article, or even a quick catch-up over coffee. Show genuine interest in their work and their success. Let's not forget about online networking. Platforms like LinkedIn can be a goldmine for connections. Engage with content, share your own insights, and connect with industry leaders. Building a strong network may seem daunting, but remember, every successful entrepreneur started from zero connections. Be patient, be persistent, and keep adding value. Remember, your network is your net worth. Ready to take the leap into entrepreneurship? Here's what you need to do next. First, let's remember, entrepreneurship is not a sprint, it's a marathon. It's a journey filled with exciting highs, challenging lows, and everything in between. But it's a journey worth taking. So, how do we start this marathon? Let's break it down. Step 1, identify your passion. What gets your heart racing? What could you talk about for hours without getting bored? That's your passion. That's where your business idea should stem from. It's much easier to persevere when you're working on something you love. Step 2, do your homework. Research, and research some more. Understand your market, your competition, and your potential customers. Knowledge is power, and in the world of entrepreneurship, it's also your roadmap to success. Step 3, create a business plan. This is your blueprint, your guide. It outlines your business's mission, goals, strategies, and financial forecasts. It might seem daunting, but remember, Rome wasn't built in a day. Take it one step at a time. Step 4, gather your resources. This could be financial, like securing funding or loans, or human resources, like building your dream team. Remember, you don't have to do it all alone. Step 5, launch. This is it. The moment you've been waiting for, but remember, launching your business is just the beginning. Be prepared for constant learning, adapting and growing. And finally, step 6, keep going. Yes, there will be obstacles, there will be challenges, but remember why you started. Keep that passion burning, keep learning, keep adapting. Entrepreneurship is a journey, not a destination. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Take that step today, because tomorrow you could be one step closer to living your dream. And remember, the only person who can truly stop you from achieving your dreams is you. So are you ready to take the leap?